Hello everybody, today we're going to unbox and take a close-up look at the J.Rosee Large 8-watch box. So let's go ahead and open up the box. And let's slide the watch box out from the box and making sure that there's nothing else left behind. So we can set the outer brown box to one side and just making sure that there's nothing else left under the styrofoam packaging. Okay, so here's the box in a clear plastic bag. Let's go ahead and kind of cut that sticky tape open to remove the plastic bag from the box. So there we go, you can see the box quite clearly now. So let's set it down onto the tabletop. So it is a fairly large box with 8 compartments for watches. And let's take a look around the exterior of the box. As you can see, it is rectangular shaped and has a clear top or lid, so you can see your jewelry or accessories from outside the box. And of course there is a catch, a lockable catch with the J.Rosee etching on it. And of course on the underside of the box. So it is a flat underside. And turning it to the side, just to give you a side view. And the rear of the box, you can see there are no metal hinges protruding from the rear of the box. So a nice clean design, very classy and simple, with no fussy outer hinges. Simple clean design right there. And of course the exterior of the box is made of PU leather, so it does have a polyurethane skin or leather covering. So I'll bring it up close so you can see a little bit more clearly. You can see the very fine grain on it, as well as the black stitching that goes around the edge or border of the watch box or jewelry box. So it's a nice and simple detailing. Right throughout the box. And of course, we should go ahead and open it up. Okay, so let's set the box down and press the sides together. And you can see that the box opens up quite nicely. And let me just push the holders or pillows back down into the box so you can see them in a much neater arrangement. And let me chuck that packet of silica gel aside. Okay, so you can see quite clearly 8 boxes or 8 compartments, 4 by 4, and of course there are some slots in here for securing or storing things such as rings or cufflinks or little mod cons. And there is a little lift up box here or compartment with a lid, so it is hinged at the rear, so it flips up, so it's a flip top lid. And of course you can see the interior is consistent with a nice velvety pale grey finish. So let me bring it up close so you can see the box more clearly, and you can see there is a kind of strap right there to suspend the lid of the box from flipping over. So let me hold it out this way so you can see the compartments more clearly. So 8 watch compartments along with slots towards the middle front for rings and other little items or accessories. And then you have a little covered compartment box here for other little items and mod cons. So just like that, it kind of locks in place or shuts in place, and it once again has that little fine grained texture to it as well for the covering of the lid. And just to show you the top side, underside of the top lid right there. And in terms of material, I believe it is polycarbonate. You can hear it is very tough sounding. So it is quite a hard wearing material, polycarbonate. Very strong and will not shatter. So just to give you a kind of angled view of the box, so you can see the depth and size and dimensions, overall dimensions more clearly. So quite a large box, as you can see, without being too fussy or unnecessarily big. Kind of minimalist in design, if I can say so myself. And of course, let's open it again. You can see that the lid shuts nicely in place. So we have to press the 2 sides of the latch or catch right there. And of course, I should show you the top side of the catch to show you the kind of mechanism, the simple yet effective mechanism to keep the lid securely shut. And of course, let's go ahead and pop out the pillows as well, just to show you the size of the pillows or holders. Just going to pop them all out very quickly, and you can see there is a packet of keys hidden in this little compartment here. so the catch or the watch box is lockable. And it comes with, I beg your pardon, just a single key to lock the box up. Okay, and let's just pop open the packet so I can show you the key more clearly and get it to work, of course. So simple little key right here. And let me just reorganize the background slightly. Okay, so there's the key. Shut the lid. And of course, okay, so there is a protective film on there. So you punch the key through, and of course turn it. So just like that, the latch or sides of the latch cannot be pressed down, preventing the release of the catch. Okay, and to unlock it, of course, simply put the key down, turn it into the upright position, and that will release the catch of the watch box. Okay, so very simple lock mechanism with the key. So I'm just going to put the key right there and then show you a close-up view of the cushions. So I'm going to pop a few back in first. And then show you the cushions close up, so you can see they're kind of hard on the sides, not the plush kind of cushions. They have a little soft feel to them towards the middle sections, but around the edges and the sides of the cushions or pillows, they are pretty hard. So nice and firm around the edges and sides, but slightly soft in the middle. And just to show you the cushions this way. Of course, the underside of the cushions or pillows. So of course, therefore, securing the watches onto before setting them back into the box. So you can see, there we go. Alright, so let's try and strap a watch onto it. So I do have my IWC 3786-0 Doppel chronograph with the Watch Boys black rubber texture Kevlar look strap, which I've unboxed before or unpacked before in a much earlier video. So let's go ahead and of course strap the IWC watch, which has a 44mm case size, so it is a fairly large watch, onto the pillow right there. So you can see how the pushers kind of extend beyond the edges of the pillow, but let's try it anyway. So let's strap the watch onto the pillow, and you can see, give you a side view. Okay, and front view, of course. I can see the softness of the middle section of the cushion with the strap hugging onto it quite nicely. And just let me give the watch a quick wipe right there. So there we go, you can see how the 44mm case size watch straps or fits onto the pillow of the J.Rosee Large 8 watch box. And let's go ahead and pop it into the case or box. So you can see it does fit just about the inside of the cushions. So let me, or compartment, let me set the key aside. And then you can see what the fitment is like of the watch inside the compartment. So right there. So just about, since this watch is quite a fairly large watch with a 44mm case size, and it is a fairly thick watch as well. So there we go, just to give you a sense of the proportions of the watch and how it sits in the compartment of the watch box right here. Alright, so I'm going to set it down right there so you can see more clearly without my hands being in the way. And of course you can set the lid down just to show you the watch again, or watch how it sits with the lid closed. So no interference there or contact with the polycarbonate lid window of the box. So surprisingly, it does accommodate the large size watch reasonably well. And let's pop it open again. But one thing is, I wouldn't squeeze another similar size watch right next to it, because there's a chance that if you'd have another one side by side, there will be contact from the crown or pusher side of the watch against each other. So if you have a smaller case size watch, something with a smaller diameter, smaller than 44mm, you can quite safely put them side by side without any fear of scratching or knocking into each other. So right there with the J.Rosee Large 8 watch box. And let me just pop the watch back out again. So it does have a very nice click, as you've just heard, of the catch mechanism of the watch box right there. So that's the J.Rosee Large 8 watch box. Thanks for watching and happy storing!